the world, he says. Everyone heard the master's words, but no one except Narendranath, later Swami Vivekananda, understood their significance. When the master came to the normal plane of consciousness, Narendra left the room and said to some of his friends, "What a wonderful light I saw today in those words of the master. How beautifully did he reconcile the simple, sweet and refreshing ideal of devotion with the knowledge of Vedanta, which people believe to be dry, difficult and heartless." Thus, Swami Vivekananda got in a flash a whole new philosophy of service. He found in the master's statement that the true, rational, the spiritual basis for all forms of service. From the Advaitic standpoint, Shivagnani Jiva Seva means to look upon man as God and serve him. From the dualistic standpoint, it means to see God in man and serve him. Either way, it means service to man is service to God. Swamiji's interpretation converts social service into a spiritual discipline and elevates both the server and the served. He proclaimed that if it is the will of God, I shall proclaim to the world at large the noble truth that I have heard today. I shall preach this wonderful message to all, the wise and the ignorant, the rich and the poor, the Brahmin and the Pariya. It was this ideal of service that Swamiji introduced into Indian society to motivate people to undertake large-scale programs for the uplift of downtrodden masses. This ideal of service underlies all the service programs conducted by the Ramakrishna mission in different parts of India and in other countries. I also had an opportunity to serve in such the interior places in Andhra Pradesh. When 1990, when cyclone was there, hit the coastals of Andhra Pradesh, Belur Math, our headquarters, sent me also, among other brother monks and brahmacharis, to construct some cyclone shelters. As well as when I was in Prannampet for many years, we saw the people, particularly the tribal populace, are with dire poverty and other things. So 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, we could take up some of the service activity as proclaimed by Swami Vivekananda. As well as during the 2018, there was a landslide happened in Kodagu where a lot of damage was there, and also during the COVID. So with the help of our brother monks, we could do a lot of relief work to the tune of few crores. So this is what the genesis is. This Sri Ramakrishna says that you cannot show compassion to other human beings. You can only serve others. This is the spiritual perspective that people, especially the youth, need to effectively deal with the problems and challenges of 21st century. Fortunately, this understanding is spreading all over the world in the form of global spiritual movement. Moreover, advancement in information and communication technology, globalization of economy and other factors are changing this wide world into a global village. The spiritual treasures of different religious traditions are now easily accessible to all. This is the time when Swamiji's universal message is most relevant and needed, and can be more easily made available to all without any distinctions. Hence, his message of harmony of religions and religious traditions has now become a vital necessity for the whole of humanity. With the advancement of science, we can, with the help of cell phone itself, we can see all the scriptures, all the teachings, whereas in some 125 years, 150 years ago, only it was with the hands of only a few people. This Swamiji could give to the whole world, and this advancement of technology, we can make use of that. When we were in college students, so we used to see in the advertisement, the Nokia advertisement, they used to say, Dunia mutti mein ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ cell phone ತೋರಿಸೋರು. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಡೀ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ನಾನು ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಈ cell phone ಇಂದ ಅಂತ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ in the advancement of this one Android phone and iPhone now, whole world just tip of this one, even you can transact your money transaction with this. So this is their advantage of science and technology. At the same time, all the other crimes and other things also it is we are seeing. That's why Albert Einstein says science can denature plutonium but not the wickedness of human heart. To do that, it has to come from some other source. If modern knowledge cannot change the evil qualities of human beings and bestow us with values, what is the solution? We must adopt an education that helps us to realize the divinity within, as told by Swami Vivekananda, each soul is potentially divine. So Swami Vivekananda's characteristics of this Swamiji's message is, among the several unique features that characterize Swamiji's message, four need special mention: power, originality, universality, and practicality. Say, when we utter the words of Swamiji, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached, how much power we generate, just like onward forever. Strength is the medicine for the world's disease. What I want is muscles of iron and nerves of steel, inside which dwells a mind which is like a thunderbolt. All power is within you. You can do anything and everything. He is an atheist who do not believe in himself. Go to hell to buy salvation for others. Unselfishness is God. Like that, when you hear such electrifying words, you can't just walk or be unmoved. They assert you in your tasks. Swamiji's words are like bombshells and shafts of light. They awaken, inspire, and transform your mind. All these words of Swamiji's is derived not from oratorical language or emotional appeal, but from the core of his inner life, from the depths of his experience. Swamiji poured out his soul through his words. We can hear the voice of the Logos ringing in his words. The power of Swamiji's words is indeed the power of truth, universal truth. In the language of Romain Rolland, Nobel laureate of France, Swami Vivekananda's words are great music, praises of Beethoven, stirring rhythms like the march of Handel choruses. I cannot touch these sayings of his without receiving a thrill through my body like an electric shock. And what shocks, what transports must have been produced when his burning words they issued from the lips of the hero. This is what the power of Swamiji's message. It is originality. Swamiji's originality is, Swamiji had the courage and authority to be original. Basing himself on the life and message of Sri Ramakrishna, Swamiji gave a new turn and meaning to many of the concepts of traditional Vedanta, such as Brahman, Ishvara, Jiva, Maya, Karma, Yoga, Mukti, etc. Universality. Swamiji's message, barring exhortations which are specifically meant for Indians, is meant for all people without any distinctions of caste, creed, or color or race. The primary concern and focus of Swamiji's teachings are human individual, whoever or wherever he or she may be. That too, man-making education was his teachings. Practicality. The chief aim of traditional Vedanta is the attainment of mukti or liberation from the samsara. Swamiji, however, asked himself, if Vedanta can help people to attain mukti, can it not help people in dealing with the problems of secular life? Swamiji himself found the answer, yes, it can. Young men and women, more than ever before, must come forward and follow Swami Vivekananda's. Let us recall Swamiji's word, go all of you, wherever there is an outbreak of plague or famine, or wherever the people in distress, and mitigate their sufferings. Die you must, but have a great ideal to die for, and it is better to die with a great ideal life. So this is how Swamiji's teachings, now his time is up, his core teachings, just I would like to present here. Religion is the manifestation of potential divinity of the soul. Service to God is service to God. Service to man is service to God. And harmony of religions based on the principle of unity in diversity. This is now slowly, the whole world is accepting. When you see the inauguration of the temple in the Middle East countries, it shows that people are understanding the global culture, what Swamiji predicted. These three concepts, loaded with the power to transform individual lives and the socio-cultural life of humanity in the 21st century, constitute the core of Swami Vivekananda's universal message. Particularly when the manifestation of divinity, he says, teach yourselves, teach everyone is real nature, call upon the sleeping soul, how it awakes. Power will come, glory will come, goodness will come, everything that is excellent will come when the sleeping soul is roused to self-conscious activity. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ, it is not only for individual as well as for the nation, this call. When we know our tradition, we know our the heritage, when we believe that strength is there, that what Swamiji says, when he saw that for his vision at the Kanyakumari in 1892, only Mother India is sleeping presently, but she will awake. The glory, all the past glory will diminish in front of the next glory which will come. That glorified Bharat we are in. Actually, we have entered the Vishwaguru Bharat. Just like individually he says, power will come, glory will come, goodness will come, purity will come, everything that is excellent will come when the sleeping soul is roused to self-conscious activity in our personal life as well as in the society level or the nation level. When we do this one, when we can recollect the Rishi Vani, Shunvanto Vishve Amrutasya Putra Aye Dhamani Divyani Tastuhu Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parastat Vedahamekam Purusham Mahantam. Here, ye children of immortal bliss, even ye that reside in higher spheres, I have found the ancient one who is beyond all darkness, all delusion. Knowing him alone, you shall be saved from death over again. So this is what Swamiji's main teaching, core teachings is this. Of course, service to man is service to God, that I already told about, and also harmony of religions based on the principle of unity in diversity. This world is slowly accepting. So, in conclusion, I would like to end this note. Swami Vivekananda wrote to Mr. Eric Hammond in London. It may be that I shall find it good to get outside my body, to cast it off like a worn out garment, but I shall not cease to work. I shall inspire men everywhere until the world shall know that it is one with God. ನಾನು ಈ ದೇಹವನ್ನು ಹಳೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಥರ ಬಿಸಾಕ್ತೀನಿ, ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಈ ಇಡೀ ಜನರು ನಾನು ದೇವರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅನ್ನೋ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ತನಕ ನಾನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಈಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ದ್ಯೋತಕ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿರುವಂತಹದ್ದು. ಈ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 19th century or beginning of the 20th century was there, even now in the 21st century his spirit is alive today as it was before he gave up his physical body. If we could tune ourselves to Vivekananda's frequency, we might be able to know what he has to say about the present or future world situation. That's why Rabindranath Tagore told another Nobel laureate, if you want to know India, study Vivekananda. In him, everything is positive. So let us study Vivekananda and enhance our capacity to serve the society better. I also try to recall here, Albert Einstein says, the world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. Hence, we should not be a mere spectator, but active participant in the development of our country and humanity at large. Just like a ರಾಮ ಸೇತು ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕ್ವಿರಿಲ್ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೊರಳಾಡಿ ಮರಳನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತಂತೆ. Just like that, a squirrel which helped in the construction of Sri Rama Setu, let us also resolve ourselves in the nation building and contribute in the service of humanity. Let us all pray to the living spirit of Swami Vivekananda that he may guide us, young and old, so that we can contribute our might to the fulfillment of Swamiji's global mission, which is inseparable from Sri Ramakrishna's mission on earth. In fact, Sri Ramakrishna who made Swamiji work all these things, so let us remember the holy trio, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Sharada Mata, as well as Swami Vivekananda, so that they shower their blessings on all of us and take us forward and forward. Namaste. Jai Swamiji. Our revered Swami Abhirananji Maharaj is a very senior monk of the Ramakrishna order. He served in our Vedanta Society, Berkeley, America, for 35 years and is now just 90 years young man, but he is traveling all over the world in that stage. Just whole night he journeyed from Madurai to, yes, that's really important. And yesterday I requested him, Swamiji, we are conducting this satsang, so can you please give a talk? So though he came by about 8 o'clock again, just after refreshing and having got, he has come over here. So we are grateful that Swami has agreed to our request to give a talk. He will give talk on spiritual. Is it okay, Maharaj?
Om Shahadaya Vada Shahadav Gunata Shahavitam Karavavai Tejasvinavadhitamastama Vidishavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May the divine self protect the preceptor and the student of truth. May the Lord nourish our soul through the nectar of eternal truth. May the Supreme Being grant us spiritual strength. May our studies be fruitful in realizing the eternal one. May love and harmony dwell amongst us. May peace reside there in all and flow over the whole universe. And may they always exist in all peace, the real peace alone. Om, peace, peace, peace to all living beings. Our Shabi was inquiring about me, about my generally well touch. I've been particularly myself interested about the biodata. But I'll tell something about myself. As I told, 90 years old, yes, 90 plus. And now, at this age, 90 plus 1, brings me admiration from other people. The security people, the people, immigrant people also, they are, how old are you? I said 90. Okay, you go. We will not check you anything. So that is the admiration. Now, what I do, one thing is there, I must tell you, it is good to join from time to time the retreat because one can listen to words of wisdom of many enlightened souls, covering different aspects of life. And we learn it. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says, Jnana Vijnana Chittatma. This soul must be given something to refresh. What we can give to the soul? Jnana Vijnana Chittatma. The soul must be pleased with knowledge and Vijnana means experience of truth. Bhagavad Gita is a wonderful literature of the world. I've been studying Bhagavad Gita for the last maybe so many years. So many years. Sometimes I feel, even today, as I have not entered into the wisdom, into the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita. Because the more we think, the more we feel about it and meditate on the truth, we gain more knowledge, more understanding about the ultimate reality. We can hear ultimate reality from different sources. Nowadays, anyone could visit any bookstore, then they can find the translations of Bhagavad Gita by different authors. They read it. This is the one way of knowing, but it will not enter into our inner life. Because we have been following religion and spirituality like law. And what is our understanding about the spiritual life? It is the transformation of our inner life. It must enter into our life. It must change our outlook about life. It must bring out and must explore what life within the depth of our life, of our inner life. Inner life. Now, that as I'm telling you that what will it teach nowadays in the US, especially to our own group. About the West, I must tell you something interesting to all of you. At present, really, we have a few very talented teachers of our organization. One is Swami Tattvayananda, who had gone to San Francisco Society. He has extraordinary knowledge about scripture. He knows the philosophical thoughts of East and West also. Then Swami Sarvapriyananda, he has become very popular in recent time among the Westerners. He really, that he is doing very good work. Work in the sense, giving knowledge to the people. Jnana Vijnana Ittatma. The people in thousands listen to his talk recorded in the YouTube. Not immediately they have no time to read it. Listen to it. But later on. And among our many known members also, they listen to his talk from time to time. So these two souls are doing very good work, very well, I must say. And then other Swamis also, like Tegananda Swami and others also did very well. But these two, to me, doing the best work of preaching of Vedanta in the Western world. And that approach is different. Swami Sarvapriyananda is a popular speaker. He uses the common language, it is called colloquial language in English. He picked up. That's beautiful also. Then Swami Tattvayananda is a philosopher. He is a philosopher and well versed in the knowledge of the scripture. That way, very well. So in that sense, you may say that our Swamis are doing very well in the Western horizon. Now, we like to see the tangible result of their work. Yes, it is not that like India. In India, as I told you that, it is called the transformations of inner life. Anyone who would be convinced about the truth of spiritual life, immediately any Indian will decide what to do for their life. And then they might, what is called, renounce and seek how to attain the truth of the scripture, you can say. Or what we call the God knowledge, God consciousness, we call it, in that sense. But then, we want religion to go to the people not in a scholarly way, but in a practical way. There's a lot of difference between the preaching of scripture and the preaching of religious ideas and spiritual truth to the people between the other organization and that of our Ramakrishna Sangha. Ramakrishna Sangha, our Swamis are taught to give more importance to the experience of the truth. Swami Vivekananda clearly admitted what is the proof of the existence of God. You know, pundits. And in modern time also, the modern professors also are dealing with the subject they are trying to find out the source of consciousness. And all these things. Pundits also will present their view and all these things. But then experience has to do something different. Everyone must be interested to follow a few steps of religious life. A few. Let's say, job. Regularly, let them chant the mantra of the Rishi or Lord's name. And the Swami was singing a beautiful song, and it's not pure song. It is just like coming to us as a blessing of the Lord, it is called, the divine name, and how the divine name would penetrate within our inner life also. And you know, those who have studied the Upanishad, for example, many questions are raised in the Upanishad, especially in the Kota Upanishad. And the same question, what is the proof of the existence of God consciousness? They say that in the Kota Upanishad we learn about it. It's a very nice way. It was told, and in a perfect, it's called assertion about the spiritual truth. The self-existent Lord, the Lord has a special power. None can do anything with the Lord. Self-evident. What he did, he created the senses and sense powers and the sense of God with outward tendency. So any living being who wants to, say, project his or her, for example, knowledge or perception about the object is called, it is all out. But the self-evident truth, the pure one, the pure consciousness is different. It is within. Then what is the way? The Kota Upanishad said, you have to withdraw your vision. Now, we hear the same truth from different teachers of yoga. Then how to concentrate the mind, how to think of the Lord in different ways. It is all nothing but to enter into the inner world. Today, to be frank with you, how many people have become convinced about the existence of the inner life? That whatever we're doing, whatever we're feeling, whatever we're experiencing, whatever we're discovering in the physical world or even the internal world, everything is coming from the inner world. So the Lord has done a beautiful job. The Lord has done a beautiful job that the Lord would not allow himself or himself to know him. You see? And so in philosophical language we call it Maya Shakti. Maya Shakti, delusion, deluded, and all these things. But these are fact. Actually, it is fact that we are deluded. See, in the Kurukshetra, battlefield of Kurukshetra, a great warrior like Arjuna, whom could not beat him, had become a prey to the influence of the Maya Shakti, projected by Divine Mother. Confusion, Shuko Moha. Shankaracharya says, Shuko and Moha. Moha we understand. delusion. Sukha means in different ways, hundreds of ways, all the impressions are being created within us. It may be good, it may be bad. So in that particular time, Arjuna was suffering from real Sukha and Moha. His love for his own kid, love for his own family member, love for his own teacher. Now one may say, would not a person love his own family member? Would not a person love the teachers? Yes, but battlefield is a different field. It's a question of fighting to win over the power. It is something very, we can imagine also what happened to the battlefield. Today we see how all the powerful nations are applying all the sophisticated weapons and all this thing. And what happened? In no time, so many people are killed. Not at all. The battlefield is something different. So there, a warrior must not consider that this is our own family member, this is my own teacher, or this thing. It is his duty of a Kshatriya. Some or other, Arjuna forget. And we also forget. We also have forgotten about our own divine nature, the divinity of the soul. Actually, a Kurukshetra, a field of, it is called fire, a battle. We are battling with another, what is called area of life, you can say. But it is the same. Why we are to take interest in religious life, spiritual life? Everyone wants to experience, to feel joyousness, bliss, delightfulness. Who wants to experience all the time this miseries, pain in life? Holy Mother says also, nobody wants. But Mother says, still dukkha, bitterness of life come, sadness come, pain come. Mother says that the mother ate something else. That this type of bitterness, this type of sadness, or experiencing pain would bring you to the door of the Lord. Other time perhaps you not take interest. Ladu Maharaj used to say one example, he should give one example. He said, in the world generally it is very difficult for average people to spend time in the thought of the Lord. But know it for sure, if you find a person who has everything in life, house, good job, wealth, family members, wife, whatnot, but heart to heart, he cries, he shed tears for God. Know it for sure that God's grace is upon them. So Swami Brahmananda says, whenever you feel little interest in knowing about God, or somebody is speaking about something about truth and all this thing, remember that it is God's blessing is there. So it will do good to you. Now, I will not take, a big lecture or something. What I do, first let me explain, then I will go to some teachings of the Patanjali Juko aphorism. I love it. After my retirement, I had a severe illness, cancer and all these things. But then I found out some special doctor, physician. So he treated me, and then I, I was well. Then I gave up the center, Barclay Nationality, in 2014. About 25 years I was in that center. It is a small center. Barclay city is important for university. Every year some researcher, professor would be awarded Nobel laureate to Nobel Prize. So, so, so that is in your city or town. So that center was built in 1928 to 1970, you can say, functioning as the brain center of Santo Society. Hiroshi Oshogananda did it, he had to get hope, or you can say a thought that in the university area, if the Vedantic ideas are discussed and then a few of the ideas are given to the literate person, learned person like professor and all these things, they might accept it and teach it to the student. That was his expectation. But within 2 years, he discovered that this university is of different curriculum, is of different nature. So he became little disheartened. So this hobby then worked in other area, we call it Bay Area. He was able to say, make or build, you can say, 2 monasteries, 2 convents, and then many other what is called centers also in USA. It's called Bhakti Center. Shakti Oshananda passed away in December 1969. After his passing away, our headquarters decided that this center, San Francisco, Berkeley, and Sacramento, must be made independent center. So, Swami Swahananda, who was in Delhi, was made the head of Bhakti Society in 1970. And after that, it is working in its own way, and Swami Swahananda realized it's a very small center, and in this town, that our Vedanta work would not be able to draw more Westerners. So later on, he was offered a Hollywood center, a big center also. He had gone there. So then, some or other in 1985, I was made the head of Bhakti Society, and I was there for about 25 years. So I gave it up later on because of my health, bad health and all this thing. But the groups with whom I have been working for 15 to 25 years would not let me go away. So they gave me one project that the members and the devotees who have been working with you, and you are teaching, you are giving teachings of the scriptures for whom and all these things, will miss you. It should not be done, so from time to time you must come. We will rent a room for you. So anyhow, so I made correspondence with the General Secretary Moral, stating the situation. He agreed that without disturbing the other centers, I can work with this small group. Then, fortunately, one of the member had bought one new small, you can say building, not building, house, you can say. A house, it was empty. So the member said that you come, you get into it. So that is the beginning of my stay in that area. It's a Richmond area, a few miles away from Berkeley. But I find Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sharada Devi have fulfilled one of my inner desires that I wanted to spend my time alone without being disturbed by anybody and full freedom. Why? I wanted to study. You can say a deep study, you can say, of Swami Vivekananda's teachings and scriptures, like scriptures also. And I wanted to learn more about the religion and spiritual life and all these things from different angles. So the Lord has granted my prayer. So for last 3 years, I've been living there. Of course, it was about 5 years, of course, but then two and a half years, we had to face this the corona devastation, and it has helped me also to stay in one place and to give my time entirely to study. Now, I must do something for the group also. If I don't do anything for the group, they will not fit me. I have to be a street person again. So on Sunday and Saturday, I give talk over the Zoom. I never gave a talk over the Zoom to anybody. In the beginning, it was something I was reluctant, but they said not do. But once I started, I became addicted to it. So every Saturday morning, 2 years, I will speak in Bengali to my Bengali member, and on Sunday, 1.5 hours in English to my English-speaking people. That I've been doing it, and other days I spent in my study. I mean, writing something, bringing out some booklet also. All these things I'm doing it. So that way, I never felt that I missed something in my life. That's what I'm doing it now. Now coming back to the subject, religion. There's a beautiful, great, what is called the sutra, aphorism in Patanjali Yoga Sutra about the ways, methods, and the steps that a person must take up in life to reach the state of what is known in the according to the language of the Yoga system of Patanjali, Yoga Chitta with the Nirodho, the total concentrated state of the mind. Or in Vedanti word it is called experience of God consciousness in different way. What is said? Shraddha, Vidya, Smriti, Samadhi, Pragya, iteration. Iteration means one of the method. But these methods, every spiritual seeker has to follow. Shraddha. We have heard from our seniors that Shraddha must be practiced and must be retained in life. We must not give up the Shraddha. The senior used to say, if you give up the Shraddha, your own Shraddha, you are gone. you could not do any work in life. So what is the Shraddha? According to the traditional spiritual psychology, it means self-generating power. When the center entered into our life, for example, as we find in the Kathopanishad, Shraddha Avivesha, in Nachiketa's life, the Shraddha entered. And what he did, that he became a knower of truth. Brahmajnani. He experienced the Brahman, the Shraddha, self-generating power, Shraddha. Is usually we call it love for our teacher, to follow the teachings of our teacher also lifelong, and the teaching of the scriptures. Some of the teaching of the scriptures, say for example, in the Upanishads, Kathopanishad and other Upanishads speak about the divine reality, that this cosmic life is nothing but the manifested form of divine consciousness. We hear it, but perhaps our mind will not accept it. But it's a fact that the universal soul, with the help of its a power, creative power, usually known as Maya Shakti, has been able to protect itself in various forms, in physical form, in the living forms, in whatnot. Whatever exists in this world is nothing but Chaitanya, divine consciousness. It is nothing but divine consciousness. Today, when you hear about it, our mind does not accept it. But then, if we read Vivekananda's life, Vivekananda openly admitted his experiences of divine consciousness through the grace of his teacher, Sri Ramakrishna. Not only one time, all the time. All the time. You perceive nothing but divine consciousness. Now, to us, we will not deny totally the experience of divine consciousness in the life of Vivekananda, because we cannot say Vivekananda is a liar. We cannot say Sri Ramakrishna is a liar. Only we don't understand that. So here's the method. Shraddha. A teacher. You have found out in your life a teacher. The teacher has given you something, it may be a mantra, some instruction, and told you something what you should do in your life. And you must give it up under any condition of life. That's what we know as Shraddha. And you can compare or tally your own feelings with the teachings of the scriptures, especially Bhagavad Gita, and also Brahma Sutra also. So you do it. It is fun. Then you will find that your understanding about spiritual life will be more and more deep and effective. Like as Holy Mother challenges, Swami Brahmananda also challenges. Every day you spend few hours in reciting your mantra without being disturbed. If nothing happened, then give me a blow over my face. Sai Brahmananda said, we cannot do, all people cannot do this thing. But slowly and gradually it is possible. So it is the one way. There will be hundreds of ways the teacher have instructed the spiritual truth to the disciple. So anything might happen in that the whole world might stand against us. Our own family might quit us. They don't follow this kind of religion. These are fake. These are false. It will not bring anything good to you. You must not. Now, how am I to know the power of the teacher? Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother. They are the world teacher. And all of the teachers are a part and parcel of the world teachers. Think that way. Then the conflict within the mind will go away. Shraddha. Till the body will follow, we must not give it up. Is it? Because that a few words that the teacher had diversed to us, it has come from the Ishvara, from the Lord. That virtue, mental strength. We know the kind of mental strength. If we don't do anything to develop our mental strength, mental power, we know what happens. What is happening in every moment of our life. We have been influenced by so many things. The previous the speakers had told this thing. Very nice way. He delivered this message. It is called how the human mind being influenced every now and then by so many external influences. It is called. Why? I said, no, I am not being influenced, but we are, because we have not done anything to retain that power of the mind. It is called Sangyama, restraining power of the world, of the mind. Today, in the West and in the East also, this is the basic need of everyone. So the restraining power, how to develop this restraining power. So there are various ways we have to do it. The best way, as we were to say, follow religion, part of worship of God in different ways, hundreds of ways also. Every day, do little worship, physical or mental and all these things. So, and then don't feel that it is called disbelief. So, as I told you, the scientific they admitted about the existence of proof or evidence of the proof of God consciousness. He said, unless a person experiences the divine consciousness within the soul, before that, samshaya, doubt will remain in some way or other. But as you practice every day, the influence of the doubt would go, will down. We have experimented every day. If we attend some discussion, religious discussion, in the beginning part of the mind would not accept it. But after some time you will find it. The mind is accepting it. You develop unconsciously a love, an affection, an attraction for that place, for that type of talk and all these things. And you become a devotee unconsciously. As if God's power is working unconsciously within your life. So, in this way, that we gain or attain more and more restraining power of the mind. Then Smriti, memory. The previous speaker was mentioning, the Swami also telling about how we are looking spending our time. Very attractive. What is called the power of those machines. acted it influences us very much and all this thing, take away our mental energy. So in the memory, what is coming? So we have to learn Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. If time permits, great master. Great master. So you'll find more and more information about truth would be stored up in our memory. In our memory. After that comes fourth stage, samadhi means concentration state of the mind. Mind become more calm and quiet also. Mind might be disturbed, but a little self-effort to keep the mind in calm state, you can do it. And lots of calm from calm, a kind of experience and knowledge of the truth. So from that comes. So these are the steps we have to follow. And then you find that every spiritual seeker is following that method in a different ways. Not only in one way, in different ways. So I have taken much of the time. I will take only one thing to you. The Swami Vivekananda's utterance about teachings of religious ideas. Vivekananda says, everyone will teach others, tell others, don't tell a lie, don't steal. The Vivekananda says, have you taught them how to speak the truth? How to not steal the other property and all these things. Then a teacher had to explain, found out different paths and all these things, in life and in life. So all this you can, but though these are the paths and sure goal of life, we cannot be doing. But the Lord in this age, as one of the speakers mentioning about the avatar, incarnation of God. So we have been fortunate in this age. Whether we believe it or not, whether mind wants it or not, two great souls are there. Sri Ramakrishna and Holy Mother Sharada Devi. If you don't spend your time in practicing meditation, all these things, every day, from time to time, if you think of them, it is enough. This could be one teacher. Unconsciously, their knowledge, their powers will be penetrating with the very depth of your mental life. So, I've been thanking you very much. I told you something. So I said, but what is called Shraddha. Don't give up the Shraddha about Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother. That is my request to all of you. Thanking you. Time is there.
No, okay.
What?
Take my.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you, Vijay Maharaj, for your grace and blessing us with your presence and the talk of Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother and Swamiji. I would just like to request Prashant and Swamiji to offer a token of thanks to
So I became the hero of the day, no?
You are here.
we'll also request
All that.
you
Thank you very much. And so whatever it has come to my mind and whatever I learned in my life, I told you for some.
Please.
Aarti and then word of thanks.
जय श्री भगवान श्री रामकृष्ण परमहंस देव की जय। जय श्री शारदा माई की जय। जय श्रीमद स्वामी विवेकानंद जी महाराज जी की जय। जय श्री गणेश भगवान जी की जय। जय श्री राजा रामचंद्र जी की जय। जय श्री सीता माई की जय। जय श्री महावीर महाराज जी की जय।
Just like to close with a vote of thanks. First of all, Swami Aparanandaji Maharaj, thank you for your grace and presence and making time out of your busy schedule.
So I'd like to honor our PC, Prasad Garu.
We'd like to honor Prasad sir for giving us this opportunity and having this beautiful abode available for us for this beautiful retreat. Thank you, Prasad sir. So, Swami Aparanandaji Maharaj, thank you for gracing us and your beautiful talk, enlightening us, devotees, and touching our hearts. Swami Vivekanandaji Maharaj, thank you for your talk on Thakurji and talking about his presence and the devotion, the path of devotion that you have all asked us to kind of follow. So thank you for your enlightening speech. Swami Bola Sarvapanandaji, thank you for motivating us and having us come back again to this wonderful abode for the second time, and letting us go through the beautiful presence of Holy Mother Thakur and Swamiji in this peaceful ambience. Swami Vidamanandaji, thank you for your beautiful renditions of the bhajans, absolutely touching the heart with devotion and pleasantness that we'll carry through all throughout the day and forward as well. Ramurthy Maharaj, thank you for arranging this and with the beautiful puja. Thank you again for the accompaniment on the tabla. Also, would like to thank Dr. T.G.K. Murthy for blessing us with his talk on Holy Mother, letting us feel the presence of Her Holiness as a universal Mother, so touching, so very divine that we are really fortunate to have you with us and listen to your talks. Prasad sir, again, thank you so much for this facility and providing this ambience for letting us do this retreat. I'd also like to thank Prashanto Chakraborty, who has been instrumental in taking the initiative and doing this, arranging for this spiritual retreat. Also, Gokul Muthuji